What's up, guys? So today I traded two stocks, CNC. CNC, how it looked like was it gapped down. It was just below the SMA, so I was short bias on this stock, and it's kind of messy trading because I did a good job trading the initial stock, and then I kind of screwed myself over. So let's look at the 1 minute. So 1 minute gives a very good picture of what happened. So this is a good trade. I went short. It dropped. This is 500 shares right after. This is pretty much at the 935. It dropped. I covered. So I got out $280 profit. Should have been done for the day because I didn't find many good stocks today. Only 4: CNC, CY, MRTX, and IOVA to trade. Should have been done because that was great. Opening range breakdown, covered, and very small cost of capital, so to speak. Instead, I got greedy. On the way back up, I saw at that point in time the EMAs are trending down towards the SMA. So as you may know, I tend to take a setup where once that crosses, the stock's going to drop. So I was expecting another run. I went short, and then I immediately stopped out here. So that was good. But then I wasn't patient enough. So on the way up, I went short and added to the position again. And then it hit this level. Didn't break it. So I was holding it just to see what's going on. And then it looked like it was going to go up again. So I basically exited. Because as you can see here, it's 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute. And it's trending slightly upwards, right? So I was afraid this is going to pop. So I exited my position at a loss here. It went up, didn't really do anything. Went short again, then it went up, so I stopped out again. And then after almost 10 minutes of this, I saw that it couldn't break this level, the 53.63. So I went back in short, and then it started to trend down. So I added to my position. So it's 500 shares short, added to my position, and then 500 shares. It dropped, and I covered. And then I went short again because I saw I couldn't break this SMA now. And this is trending down. Went short. It kind of popped up a bit. Didn't really do anything. It dropped. Then I covered. And then I covered. Okay. And then I went short. It popped up a bit. Couldn't really break anything. And then as it went below the SMA, I went short again, added to my initial short, and then covered, and then on the way pop, I covered again, because now it's been trying to break this level, the 53 level, for quite some time now. So it's basically across this whole span of time, it was having a hard time breaking it. So I didn't want this to then be a big reversal on me. So I exited, and then I saw that now it's starting to crack that level. So I went short, covered. And I think at this point I started to play with another stock too. But either way, I went short here. I was playing another stock. So I was playing CY at the same time. I went short, covered on the way up. I didn't want this to go past my break even, so I exited. It trended along the EMA, so I knew that this stock was pretty weak at that time then. So I went short, and then I covered. Went back up towards the EMA, went short again. And each of these times is 1,000 shares, and then it dropped. I covered on the pop, hit the EMA. Now it's dropping again. So as you can see, this is pretty much just trending along with the EMA. So that's what I did on this stock. I overtraded a bit, but good thing is I stopped out when I should. At some point, like here, should have stopped out earlier. But good thing is, my position size wasn't too big. It took 500 shares, so what is that? Yeah, that's still pretty sizable. It's like mine was $100 or something, but so for CY, So what did I do for CY? For CY, I only took this once. I saw that it was trending along this level here. Couldn't really break it, 21.96, and then when it finally did 21.95, I went short 3,000 shares because this stock is pretty slow moving. And then when it dropped, I started to cover, and then on the way back up, I didn't want this to do this on me, so I exited, and then it did the complete reversal. Now it hit that. Now it hit the VWAP. So anyway, $340, $106 on commissions and 55 shares, 55 tickets. So that's 33% more than what I like. Typically, I like to keep it at 20-25%. That's just my own personal preference. So bit over trading, came out positive, so can't complain. Hope people do better than I have.